All right, we're in my draft dashboard, and I'm clearing my watch list. I'm clearing my excluded list because it's a new week, and we're picking our player pool so that we can make all the right lineups and win that big prize this weekend. Here we go. Welcome. I'm not a fancy expert, but I am your host, Andrew, and we're here all week trying to help you win a multi-entry tournament on DraftKings. I play the mini-max, maybe you play something different. Doesn't matter. Strategy stays the same. Use multiple entries, game stack, find value plays, create a player pool, and don't fall in love. We're picking our player pool today. We're on Draft Dashboard. Here we go. All right, we clicked on Position Optimizer, and we're here with the quarterbacks. I like to sort by price. That way we're in tune with DraftKings. A lot of information here. You got the spread, you got the over-under, the opponent, projected, last 3 games. Targets and rushes obviously come into play when we're looking at running backs and wide receivers, projected again, and total points on the year. Over here we have the option to target or exclude. If we do neither, they'll still show up in our lineup optimizer. If we exclude, they shouldn't, and if we target, they'll show up more often. It's as easy as that. Now we just go through, target, don't target, exclude. Patrick Mahomes, I'm targeting, of course. I don't care. New Orleans has been playing good on defense. He's Patrick Mahomes, I'm playing him. Baltimore versus Jacksonville. Lamar Jackson looked like a hero yesterday. I expect that momentum to carry on. I'm targeting him. Seattle, Washington here. This is a tough matchup. Washington's starting to play elite defense. I know the Seahawks here, they just beat the Jets. I'm not going to target them. I'm not going to exclude them. It's a tough matchup for me. Kyler Murray, the last couple of games, 19, 18, 9. Nothing all that exciting. I'm not ready to exclude him just yet, but we're getting there. The problem is the cheaper quarterbacks have been paying off. So we gotta get a little more stingy up top here so we can play our elite wide receivers and backs. We've got Deshaun Watson at Indy. For the first week this year, I'm going to exclude him. He's got wide receiver troubles, and Indy, despite giving up a lot of points, I think is a solid defense. We got Tannehill at Detroit. I'm not going to target or exclude. The problem with Tannehill, he's got the 17, the 19, and the 32. Capable of 32, I like that. I need that. But there's too many 17s and 19s. We won't target or exclude. Tom Brady. They're playing Atlanta. 51 over under. You know what? We'll give them some targets. We'll end up doing is I'll be stacking them with some Mike Evans. I'll be stacking them with some Godwin. I'll be stacking them with some Gronk. Spreading the love around there. Jared Goff at the Jets. I might take a couple of those. It's probably going to be Akers. Imagine. Here's the problem. I'm not smarter than the game. It could be Akers and there's nothing for Goff. It could be easy money for Goff here. We want more than 27 high. I think I'm going to exclude him despite... I'm not going to exclude him. We'll see what happens. Kirk Cousins. Chicago Bears. I like the receivers there. They didn't do it last week. The Bears don't necessarily scare me. This is a decent matchup. I think there's going to be some points. We got a 46 over under. We'll see. Taysom Hill versus Kansas City. I'm targeting them. Tua last week got 31, 32 points versus KC. I see no reason Taysom Hill can't do similar. Phillip Rivers at Houston. Phillip Rivers, I don't know if he's reached over 20 yet this year. It's coming, I think. They're putting up enough points there. Houston doesn't scare me, but they throw in the backup quarterback sometimes, take away some points. Jalen Hurts, Arizona. I think I'm going to target him. He's got the legs. We're getting down here in price, 5,900. Stafford versus Tennessee. I might actually stack some Stafford here. Tua versus New England. I know we got 31 points this week, but versus New England, rookie quarterbacks don't fare too well. Trubisky versus Minnesota. I like. Cam Newton versus Miami. I do not like. Matt Ryan versus Tampa Bay. I'm not playing. There might be some couple of stacks just to fit some Tampa Bay players in. Attack that game at 51. But Matt Ryan never puts up the points. His receivers get the points. Matt Ryan doesn't. Andy Dalton. Nope. Wasting my money this weekend betting on Andy Dalton. Gardner Minshew versus Baltimore. Nope. Mullins. Nope. Alex Smith. Nope. Great story. Not playing him. The Jets. Sam Darnold. Nope. That Rams team is going to squish them. All right. That's our quarterbacks. On to the running backs. All right. We're into the running backs and we're sorting by price. And we got Derrick Henry. Of course I'm going to play him. I'm going to target him. The man is a monster. Look at this. 39. Had an off week. 42. I don't think Detroit's going to be an off week unless they get so far out ahead that they just stop playing him and he gets like 20 points or something like that. I don't know. I assume there's going to be points here. I'm playing him. Dalvin Cook, of course I'm playing him. Kamara versus KC, I will target. Jonathan Taylor is on a tear. I'm going to target him. James Robinson, I've been liking this week. I didn't like. They're playing Baltimore. Ooh, I don't think I'm going to target him. Probably play him in a Baltimore stack where I'm stacking Lamar Jackson. That might be about it. David Montgomery, speaking of tears, this guy's lighting it up. I'm going to play him. Miles Sanders, I didn't know what we were going to get with the new quarterback, and we got a lot of points. So I'll target him. Chris Carson versus Washington. This is a tough game. I like Chris Carson. I like playing him. He's potentially get 2 touchdowns here. Like, he still has that potential. I don't see him going off crazy. That is a strong defense. I'm not going to target him. I'll play him a couple times. Antonio Gibson, if he's back, I'll play him. I don't know if he's back. I haven't heard yet. If you've heard, put it in the comments. Akers versus the Jets. Yes, sir. I will play that. And I'm going to target him. DeAndre Swift versus Tennessee. I will target. Matheson, no. Zeke versus San Francisco. I don't think I'm playing Zeke. I don't want to put him on the bench. Ronald Jones. My understanding is he broke a pinky or something like that and he needs surgery. I don't know if that means he's going to miss the weekend or not. I don't know how important a pinky is, but it's hard. I won't target him. 15 to 17. Hasn't been doing anything too exciting there. Dobbins versus Jacksonville. I'll end up playing him a couple times. So no to Jones. Dobbins I'm not going to target, but I'm not going to put on the bench either. Mostert, unfortunately, I'm going to put Mostert. Oh, geez, they're playing Dallas. All right. We won't exclude him just yet. Dallas is brutal on the ground. Wilson Jr. is the guy I'm high on right now there, but we'll see. Edwards-Helaire, he's dropped down in price a bit. 14 points, hasn't done much. That offense has always potential to put up a lot of points. We're going to exclude him. McKissick, I don't think I'm going to play him. Kenyon Drake versus Philly. A little tougher matchup. Probably not. Hines, no. I'm not playing both of them this week. Pollard, no. Wilson Jr., yes, I will target. Carlos Hyde's a no. Damian Harris is Miami. Again, 2 touchdown upside if they put him in the goal line work. You never know there with New England. Oh, it's always a guessing game for me. Duke Johnson, nope. Scott, nope. I think we're into a bunch of nopes, so I'll just plow through those and then we'll be back with receivers. Oh man, Todd Gurley's down to 4,700. Fournette could be a sneaky play here. He sat out last week, or was the coach's decision, did not play. But if Jones is hurt, I think they'd go to him before LaShawn McCoy, or the cream should rise to the top there. I like McCoy, but it's been a couple years before he's been super effective. All right, we're on the wide receivers, and we're once again sorting by price. I got Tyreek Hill. I think I got to play him anytime he plays. Anybody that can put up 61 points, they're worthy of playing any week. DK Metcalf, I've said I think this game's going to be hard. I'm not going to target him, but I'm not going to exclude him. He's DK Metcalf. He could probably still get some points. Calvin Ridley had himself a nice game. I'll target him. DeAndre Hopkins is alive. And Philly, I think they're more of a run-stop defense, so I'm fine playing him. A.J. Brown here, I'm going to target him. Allen Robinson, I'm going to target. He is a target monster himself. These Minnesota guys didn't have good weeks last week. I think they're going to come back. I'm going to play them. Mike Thomas, no problem. I'll play him versus KC. Thielen, I like it. This is where we start getting interesting. Cooper Kupp versus the Jets. 14, 15, and 6 doesn't do it for me. 7,000, that's a lot of hoping and wishing that he's going to go off. I don't think so. Even against the Jets. Holy cow. Robert Woods. Man, this isn't right. I won't target them. I'm going to have some stacks, I guess, because it's the Jets. You got to pick on them, but I'm not super excited about them. Julio, I'll put him on the bench unless he looks fully healthy somehow throughout the week. Lockett, I'm actually down on Lockett. Terry McLaurin, a couple of bad weeks here. Seattle's pass defense might be what he needs. I don't know, though. Mike Evans, I think you got to play him. He's got touchdown upside anytime he's on the field. Amari Cooper might get a couple plays from me. Ayuk will. For sure. Godwin, he's another one I'll play some. Kenny Galladay, I don't know if he's going to be back. We're going to say no for now. Brandon Cooks is a no for me. Devontae Parker's kind of gone downhill, and I don't think New England's the solution here. Corey Davis, this 38 was nice, but it could be an illusion. Now, this could be the type of game where they don't mind going to the second guy. I'll play him some. Marvin Jones, we might play him a couple times. I don't love it. Man, Marquise Brown. Man needs some hands. He's got some legs. He needs some hands. I'm not going to exclude him because I'll probably play him because that upside. He could just score from anywhere. T.Y. Hilton. I'm going to target him. He's on a roll. I'm going to play him. Antonio Brown hasn't done much. Put him on a prove it to me. Kiki Kuti. What a funny name to say. At 25 points I like here. I don't think Indy's going to give up a lot. We might play him a couple times, might have some funny game stacks there because we got a 52.5. But again, I think the Texans are going to have a hard time scoring. DJ Shark's kind of falling off the world here. Got 9 targets, 7 targets. Minshew should be back, and he had some chemistry with him, so we'll play him. Michael Pittman had like one nice game 3, 4, 5 weeks ago. Not 7, 10, or 5. It's a big over-under. Houston doesn't scare me. I might play him a couple times. I know the history's not there, but the matchup's right. Russell Gage, I'm not going to target him, but I might play him a couple times. Sammy Watkins, not going to target, but might play a couple times. Jacoby Myers, we're not going to play. CeeDee Lamb, 4,500. The man's got the skill. We're going to say no. Rigger, he's a no as well. Jamison Crowder falling down here. I don't think so. I don't think that Jets offense is doing much against the Rams unless the Rams just fall asleep on defense. Willie Snead, no thanks. Christian Kirk's falling down again. Oh boy. I'm not going to target him, but he's going to get a couple plays. I like this. Earlier in the year, he had a bunch of bad games, and then he had a couple good games. Now he's back to a bunch of bad games. We're hoping he goes back to the good games. Now, Chad Hansen, I've been on Houston, not going to score a lot of points. 13-18 at 4,200. I don't mind that. He should be one of the more reliable and predictable guys at this price point. We'll see. Manuel Sanders might get a couple plays because it should be a shootout. Fulgham's a no. Keelan Cole, tough game. Might get a couple looks. All right, I'm just going to say no to everybody else. We'll be here Thursday doing dumpster diving, where we're going to look at the players under 4,000. We'll give it a better look, and we won't miss anybody. All right, we're on to the tight ends, and we're sorting by price as always. Holy cow, Kelsey's gone up to 8,000. Look at this, 16, 31, 31. And if you look at his yardage, I mean, he's over 100 yards every game, except one, I think, in the last 4 or 5. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Play the man. Mark Andrews, I'm going to target. This 13's not very good, but I think it became evident that he might be the only receiving option they got there. He's got some hands. He can play. Hawkinson. Oh, nice little run here. 14, 15, 16. What do you think the chances are he gets 17? I don't like it, but I'll play him. Gesicki at New England. A couple nice games here, 24-24. I don't know much about the injury designation here. I'm not going to exclude him. We'll wait till later in the week to hear a bit more. Gronk will play a couple times. Not going to exclude him. Logan Thomas here versus Seattle. This might be a good play. We'll see. Dallas Goedert, 8, 12, 21. No to Higbee. Jonnu Smith, no. Irv Smith had himself a nice game here. We'll probably target him a couple times, 3,600. Arnold's got himself a couple touchdowns last couple games. Jared Cook, why not? 13, 12. Tight ends aren't doing much outside of Kelsey. Zach Ertz hasn't done anything. All right, I think that's it. On to the defense. Actually, I'll play Cole Kmet a couple times. All right, we're into the defenses, and we got the Rams taking on the Jets. And as I said, unless the Rams fall asleep here, holy cow, look at this, 16.5 spread. Unless the Rams fall asleep on defense, I think this is going to be some points. Ravens at Jacksonville might be decent. Miami, New England might be decent. Indy, Houston might be decent. Bears, I'm not going to do. San Francisco, Dallas, maybe. We won't target, we won't exclude. New England, we're hoping we do this to the rookie 31. That'd be nice. No to Arizona, Tennessee, I don't think so. Seattle, we might actually target. But we'll just leave them alone and let them. We'll play them as they come. Minnesota, I don't think so. They're not stopping anybody on defense. Washington, Seattle. That's an interesting one. I'm going to leave it. KC, New Orleans. I don't think so, not for the price. Dallas. Oh, New Orleans, KC. No, thank you. Dallas, San Francisco. I might actually take a couple of these ones. Dallas, who knows. Philly, Arizona. Let it be. Houston, Indy. I don't think so. Atlanta, Tampa Bay. I might take a couple just because Tom Brady is either going to get you a lot of points or give up a lot of points. Detroit, no thanks. Jets, no thanks. Jacksonville, no thanks. All right, that's it. Let's pick us some teams. All right, we're going to lineup optimizer. So out of the box, it gave us Trubisky with Montgomery. We got Jonathan Taylor, Corey Davis, Hilton, Hanson, Hawkinson, Marvin Jones, and the Ravens defense. I don't like that we have 2 Detroit guys here, but I don't mind this team. I'm going to change Marvin Jones out. Mostert, Brown, Kiki Kuti, Jeff Wilson. Right, so I'll put Jeff Wilson in there. And that lets me go up to the Rams. I'm fine with this team here. I'm saving this lineup. Usually I find there's two ways for me to get the benefit of this lineup optimizer. One is to pick the quarterback I like. Let's just go with Mahomes. Lock him in there. Find somebody I want to stack with him, which would be Tyreek Hill. Lock him in there, and then generate. You're going to have to tinker a little bit, but it's going to get you some lineups here. The other way is to go to the mass lineup generator and just mass line up 150 lineups, and then go through, pick and choose, adjust as you see fit. Right now, I'm just going to do one by one, just so you can see what we're doing here. So we got Mahomes. Oh, did I lock T.Y. Hilton? Not. All right, ignore that. There we go. Let's generate from here. So we got Hilton, but we also had Nathan Terrell show up, who I must have not excluded, so I've excluded him now. Let's see what else we got here. Hawkinson. So we're just going to generate again. Okay, so we got Mahomes, we got Hill, we got DeAndre Swift, we got Dobbins, we got Pittman, Davis, Kmet, Logan Thomas, and the 49ers defense. I don't mind this. I'm going to save this lineup. Now I'm going to adjust it to try to see if I can get Kamara in here somehow. There we go. So I'm over 700. Let's drop the defense down. We'll go with Cowboys defense. I'm still over 300. So we're going to change Logan Thomas with Irv Smith. There we go. We're under now. We got Mahomes, Kamara, we got Hill, we got Dobbins, Pittman, Davis, Kmet, Irv Smith, and the Cowboys. I'm saving this lineup. We'll do one more. We're going to unlock Hill and Mahomes. Let's see. Find us a Jalen Hurts team. I'm going to pair him with Miles Sanders. And then Arizona, I'm going to put DeAndre Hopkins in there. All right, so we got 3 locked in, guys. Let's see what we generate. So we're getting some of the similar guys here. Hurts, Sanders, Wilson, Davis, Hopkins, T.Y. Hilton, Irv Smith, and DeAndre Swift. And then we got football team. Corey Davis is showing up a bit much for my liking, so I'm going to see if I can trade him out. I'll go with Marvin Jones. I go with Marquise Brown, Kiki Kuti, Pittman. Where do I go? Adam Thielen in here. That puts me over 1,000. I'm going to take DeAndre Swift and bring him down. I think I'm going to put Russell Gage in here. But we're going to switch it out. DJ Shark to get a bounce back. Alright, I'm playing that one. That's enough teams for now. Just a little comment on the draft dashboard here. I really like it. It helps speed up my picking process. When you're picking 150 plus teams, time becomes the problem. This helps me think through, get a little different opinion. I like the drop down menu here where I can scroll through and put all the players I've already got on my watch list on there. It helps me out immensely. I like it. There's a link down below. Check it out. Alright, that's it. I'm not a fancy expert, but I am playing those teams along about 145, 146 more. I don't know. We'll play a bunch. Put in the comments who you stacking, who you not stacking, which plays did you like, what plays don't you like. Don't be shy. Let me know. Give it a like, give it a subscribe. We're here all week trying to help you win. Good luck to you, and may your pool make a splash.